Hey guys, so in this video we're going to take the tank off of this stand. We're going to take the stand outside and start fixing it up. Put a few bits of new wood on there and widen it a little bit because this tank is actually a little bit wide for this stand. And then we're going to paint it. So yeah, come along for the ride. Okay, so here we can see that the stand actually is too wide for the tank here. So the tank should be sitting down inside this piece, but it's just been filled out with polystyrene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch these pieces and try and make new ones, hopefully. See if we can widen it. Also, these legs I think are a bit small, and this is a pretty small bit of wood to be supporting a 4-foot tank on only 2 legs. So we're going to upgrade it with these legs, and then I'm going to add another piece of wood to the inside of here to support this one. So yeah, let's get on to it. Okay, so we're outside now, and we're going to start by looking at widening it before we change the leg layout, because that's going to affect the measurements. So yeah, let's start by taking the end off.
Hidden messages in my head, I don't know how to cope with this. I'm keeping secrets in my head, or any space you can find. Glad to see that I could help make your life a bit easier.
Okay, so we've got this bit of timber off. I've got a couple of bits here. This stuff here should be able to replace the back piece with, and I've got some of this stuff here that I can glue on. This one's actually one piece, but I'll make it out of 2 and glue and screw it together. It should be quite strong. I just need to go measure the tank now and see how much wider I need to make it. I think it's about 15 mil.
Have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
Okay, so unfortunately the camera batteries went flat, but got the 2 new pieces made to replace these ones. They look pretty similar, just glued and screwed them together. There's a bit of overlap just because the wood's slightly different size, but yeah, these are going to replace these on the ends. So now we just got to unbolt the legs and keep going. Okay, so unfortunately the camera went flat last night, but we got the stand widened, so now we've just got to put the new legs on, get them cut up to fit, and I'm going to lower this lower piece so it's closer to the ground so I can fit a sump underneath the tank. So yeah, let's get started. See here I've got the notch marked out for the top of the stand. I'm actually going to insert it a little bit further in than the current ones, just because this bit of wood's wider. I want the same bit hanging out. So yeah, I've got to cut that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I bought a new renovator tool to try. Other than that, just the hand wood saw. So let's see how we go. Check this thing out. It was only 15 bucks. Hopefully it'll last just to get the job done. Okay, so after cutting off this end of all the bits of wood and sanding them, I didn't show you that just because it's pretty repetitive. I got those bits looking quite nice. I've just marked up this scallop here. Now, compared to the stand where it's at now, it's actually moved down about 120 millimeters from it used to be up here on the other legs. That's because I want to move the bottom base down just for room for a sump. So yeah, I cut these out now, and this also accounts for the widening of the stand. So so this accounts for the widening of the stand by how deep it is, because this is thicker wood, can allow for that. Yeah. Okay, so I got all the notches done in the wood, and now I'm just dismantling the stand, but it's a little bit hard to get these joints off here the wood glue is holding. So I've got a little dropper bottle here with acetone in it, and I've just been dropping down the cracks, and it's definitely been softening up the glue. I've got the other two off, so I just got to get these two off now. Okay, so I've just test fitted the stand together. It's looking like it's pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is move them all into the right spot, pre-drill a hole for each screw, and then I'm going to take legs off one by one, sand them down a little bit, make them look a bit tidier, and then apply glue and put them back on. This means I can keep it all together, and it makes it a bit easier to put each leg on and off. So yeah, let's get going.
You need to think about your behavior.
So the stand's all glued up now. Put a bit of tape on here just to fill in the top so that I could get a nice finish with the glue. I'll be able to sand it down. So the next and last piece is just these inside runners here. Since I widened the stand, I just need to add a little bit extra width for the plywood to sit on. And also I feel like these bits aren't quite strong enough, so that'll beef that up just a little bit. So yeah, just 2 bits of wood, got to cut them to length and then glue them on.